Hi everyone, it is me, Jordan Long here, and today I'm going to talk about, when someone says, oh, you should go to college, but that's a Latinist borrowed word. The English word would be a learned guild or a learned followership because you're living there, you're learning together. Now, keep in mind that if folks choose to go to a learn guild or a learn followership, that's their own business. If they can afford it or not, then there's always learner loans, which a lot of them are bullshit. And we already talked about my belief on the learner loans business and how it's mostly bullshit. So there are going to be folks out there who are going to say that, oh, what, you went through beginning learn, middle learn, early high learn, elder high learn, and now you're out now. They'll say, oh, but that sheet that says you learned all the things you did at that learn, whatever learn it was, withdrawal or outless, they're going to say, oh, that doesn't mean nothing because it's not a overling. You didn't get the rank of overling when you got that sheet. You didn't get the rank of healer when you got that sheet or whatever. And some folks will think that you should, get more, that you should, I don't know, be raising your hand more, or going to class more, or calling teachers, or calling teachers healers, or whatever you want to call them. Because processor is most likely is a Frenchish borrowed word. The English word would be teacher, but they say they're not teachers because they got whatever. Well, they're teachers. They're teaching classes. I don't care. The English word is teacher. I don't care. They'll go like this. Oh, what? You didn't go to Learn Guild or Learn Followership? No. Well, then you're not going to get a really good work. First off, going to a Learn Guild or Learn Followership doesn't always mean that you're going to get good work full time or half time. It doesn't mean that you're going to get hired everywhere that you want to work at, even if you went to some Learn Guild or Learn Followership. And let's just be earnest about that. Even though I did like Learn when I did go there from age 5 to age 8 from year 5 to year 8 between, I didn't want to have to keep going there. See, going to a Learn Guild or Learn Followership is not some Gav or Reich law that says you have to do this. But you can learn so much things. Well, I already learned a lot of things when I was in Learn, so what am I going to learn? Oh, then instead of going there during the day and coming home, yeah, I get to live there. Oh, that's so fun. But let's just be earnest about that. And then the learner's loan businesses, which is bullshit, and I'll tell you why. Well, you tell me one. Let's say you get a loan. Now, the loaner might give you how many years that they think you can loan it back. And they'll say, well, all you gotta do is loan it back each month, a little by little. But you're loaning it while you're doing whatever you're doing. But learner's loan is like, oh, don't worry about yielding any of this back. You can start yielding it back after you step out of the Learn Guild or the Learn Followership. Oh God, don't start loaning it back while you're learning, because that makes way too much. That makes way too much fun. Yeah. And I just don't want to. Well, how did you become a show player then if you didn't go to a Learn Guild or a Learn Followership? Because I already had the skill to be a show player. So I didn't need to take any learning classes from anyone. You know, you don't have to go to a learn guild or a learn followership if you want to be a show player. You don't. You know, either you're good at playing selves in a show or a film or plays, even though I don't do plays, or you're not good at it. You know, it's not like you had to have this sheet that says, hey, I went to a learn guild, learn followership, and I learned how to be a show player. You know, well, it wasn't a big thing. Well, alright then, but you don't know what you're missing because you can learn all cool things and learn it in a new way that you weren't learning it in the learn that you went to before. Maybe that's true, but I'm happy with the learning that I did learn during my learner years when I was going to, outlets learn or whatever. And so need be, no one can call me a overling or a healer or whatever, big deal. Not to, not to say that there aren't going to be someone out there that's going to guilt you or shame you for not going to a learn guild or a learn followership or whatever. But anyway, like, share, and playlist this film, and I'll see you later.